Hey, Shalom. Want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honor to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Coming back with another video tonight. Just going into this topic regarding spiritual power. And, just proving that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has already given us the power that we need to subdue enemies. Alright. To stop the mouths of lions, cast out demons, heal the sick, and things of that nature. All right, and just basically just pulling out fundamentals, from the scriptures, and just go based off that, because we know that Yahweh Shai had already promised to the apostles that they would receive and do greater things than those that they seen. All right, and then the book of Acts talks about when the Holy Spirit falls upon you, you shall be granted with power. All right, so I'm going to bring out Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So this word is stronger than a physical man, because this word can stop a physical man, a carnal man, from doing what he thinks upon in his own mind that he plans on doing, whether it be trying to hurt you or scheme on you, whatever it may be. Once this word is spoken out and rebuked, all right, his mindset will change completely. That's how powerful this word is. And one thing I've always known and learned through experience and things of that nature is that one of the how can I say it? In my opinion, who I think the stronger person is versus somebody that wants to get into a physical altercation, or somebody who's verbal. The person that can stop the person that's verbal is able to stop the person that's physically wants to get into a physical altercation. I believe that the person who is able to subdue that man mentally has more power. I think he's stronger, in my opinion, because he didn't have to lift up a finger. He didn't have to get, bust a sweat, nothing. All he used was words. And through those words, it broke that person, or it changed the mindset. So that's spiritual power right there, man, if you know how to use it. All right, if you know how to use your words right, all right? And especially when we come to the scriptures, we precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. And these people can't deny it, man. Though they're them demons on them, spirits, are fighting back. But deep down they know that we're onto something, you know what I'm saying? So the word, like a punch, somebody punches you, at least bruises, it could cut you open, give you a scar, and it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna heal. It's just like that's how the Lord's word is. It'll deposit a blow so deadly that there's times where people won't even recover from it. There was an individual that he's still here in this present time, that when I first came into this truth and I was sharing it with a lot of my friends, which a lot of those friends are not even there anymore. They're not around. They're not there in my life anymore. But this individual heard the truth, and I spoke to him about it, with happiness and joy, that hey man, check it out. This is what I found out. This, that, and the third. But as things continued, he started to, buck up against the truth, argue. I could tell through the spirit that he was looking at me sideways with hate, because I was happy when I first found this. and still to this very day, I'm still happy. But the point is that throughout the process of time, after the first time I started sharing it with these guys, this dude went like in a major decline in his life, and through the Spirit, I saw that he was gonna be homeless. I don't know how, but in my mind, it told me. I just saw a vision of him being, walking on the streets alone all the time and stuff like that. Basically, he was going to be homeless, and sure enough, years passed, and that's exactly what ended up happening up to this very time. He's living in the Salvation Army. All right. But there was a time he told me, out of all that, he told me he heard me speak from the Bible, and it was something, I can't remember what it was that he said that I said from the scriptures, but he felt something like a slice go across his brain. And that's that cut, man. It's that discerner of the thoughts and the intent of the heart, that the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and joints of marrow. So he got wounded, man. The Lord cut him to the point where he can't recover from that, man. All right, and that's just a testimony of spiritual power through, and it wasn't me. It's the Lord's word, man. Everything that us brothers do, it's of the Lord, man. All right. So this word is powerful, man. It's quick. It's alive. This ain't no joke. All right. We even get ourselves jacked up. We'll get jacked up for going off. The Lord's word will come to life and manifest itself to us, chastise us. This thing's not no joke. But the brothers that have the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on them, they have spiritual power, man. It's just wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? There's no ifs, buts about that, man. Okay, so I'm going to go from there to the book of Ecclesiastes. All right, and start at verse 12. I'm going to read a few, or Salakia. I'm going to go to chapter 7. All right, 7 and 12. I'm just going to read a portion of it. Right here, Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. It says, "For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." All right, so wisdom is a defense, man. Wisdom is used to withstand your enemy, to subdue your enemy in its tracks, to shut the mouths of lions, man, of dogs. If you understand what I'm saying, man. Wisdom is a defense. One thing I know, and I tell people to this day also, is that first I use my mouth. All right, I'll tell them right. Second, I'll raise my voice, rebuke them. And if they still don't get the point, or when it'll go to that point, it'll get physical. To show them not to be playing around, or whatever it may be. I'm just saying, those are steps that I follow. And the Lord shows us those steps. To be at peace with all men, as much as however much that lieth in you. To be at peace with all men. But we're not going to just continue to put up with shit. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's spiritual power, man. Wisdom is a defense. All right. And money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth light to them that have it. All right. Verse 19, it says, wisdom strengthened the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city. That's right, man. So a man that can be by himself, full of wisdom, and he could subdue a whole city, man, a whole town, country, whatever it may be. That's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, so I'm going to go from there, from Ecclesiastes chapter 9, and start at verse 16. All right, let me highlight this. Okay. It says, "Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard." All right. So wisdom is better than strength, man, than to be physically strong. It's like it says, let me pull it out here from the sword. What it says here in Timothy, 1 Timothy's 4:7 says, but refuse profane and old wise fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and that which is to come. That's right. So bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things. So wisdom is better than strength, man. All right. So that's spiritual power right there, because words you can't see. Okay. They have to be written down on paper. So the words have energy and vibrations. All right. Just like I'm going to go into a word. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to have to go back to Hebrews 4 to get into that word. But it says, verse 17, the words of the wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth over fools. Wisdom is better than the weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much. Good. So wisdom is better than the weapons of war, and wisdom is better than strength. All right. So let me go ahead and go back to Hebrews 4 real quick to look up that word, because like I said, words have energy and vibration. So Hebrews 4. All right. Click here. Salakia. Go into the concordance. I'm going to go into that word powerful. And if you already see it, it says, I'll play it here.
Strong's G 1756. Energase.
That's where they get the word energy from. All right. So words have energy, or to be active. All right. Effectual, powerful, active, operative. So the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai are energy, are powerful. They're active. Okay. So it says, from there, Salakia, let's see what else I had. From there, let me go to John 6:63. All right, which we all know what that one is, but still. It says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. That's right. So that's spiritual power, man. Because Hebrews 4:11 said that the word of the Lord is quick and powerful, active, energy. So it has energy. All right, and they'll go to whatever it is and prosper, man. Whether it be to destroy you, to fuck you, jack you up, to mess you up, or it's gonna give you life, all right, and strengthen you through the spirit. So it is a spirit that quickeneth, it makes alive. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So this word makes a man strong, man, than 10 mighty men. That's why we can rebuke certain individual people out in the world in our life, and they ain't nothing they can't do nothing, man. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord is around us, brothers, man. And in the future, in the process of time, the Lord's gonna make us have us, Lord willing, for part of the elect, we're gonna be able to do certain greater things. All right, but right now we have that spiritual power, which is through the word. All right, just through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's word and preaching and prophesying. Those are the gifts that he said to covet after. Was the most important gift was to prophesy, to covet and desire prophecy. All right, the gift of prophecy, or prophesying, to say before. So that's what it is, man. He didn't say, hey, pray for certain things, like, the scriptures say pray for healing. But when you go into that in the Corinthians, talking about with medicine, with the herbs, man. So those brothers are already right there. We're rehearsing, spiritual power and things of that nature. All right. But the ultimate thing is his word.